Hello, everybody. Today, I'd like to talk to you about something wonderful you can do for your family. So, I'm sure a lot of you are quarantining at the moment and just wondering to yourself, what can I get done during this time that will last forever? What can I do that will mean something and it will make this time useful and worthwhile and not just something to slog through? What can I do that will follow me and be an accomplishment that will be something I'll be proud of, something that I can share with the world and share with my family and my friends. And I think I might have just the thing for you. Um, Something I did last year, which was a mammoth undertaking, but really, really worthwhile, was scanning and digitising the family collection of over 7,500 photos. Now, to do the job, I I looked at different services, different photo scanning services and photo digitizing services, and you find a lot of the printing shops will do this for you. But I was quoted up to €2 for one scan for one photo print, and I was like, I'm not having someone, I'm not paying 10 grand to have somebody digitize all my photos. So I was like, do you know what? I'm going to invest in some special equipment myself, do all the work myself, and I'll do a better job than they'll do it. And I'll know that my photos are safe because I'm the one that's handling them. So I didn't want to be handing over basically something that was invaluable to me and my family to some stranger, um, to potentially damage those photos forever. So now the photos were just up in the act for a long, long, long time and they weren't getting looked at. So anyway, I invested in the special equipment, learned how to use it, and got all the photos down. And it took me a long time. It took me a couple of weeks' work to get all those photos scanned. But once they were done, I was able to upload them into the cloud, into Google Photos, which was able to sort through each photo by analysing faces, and it made albums for each person. So let's say all the photos that I was in from childhood to adulthood were in one album. All the photos that my brother was in from childhood to adulthood were in another album. And perhaps even more importantly, all the photos that my dad are in, who died in 1997, they were organised into one album too. So now there's a digital album of all the photos that were ever taken of my dad, at least that are in my possession, in this one album that I could share with all my family, my aunts, my uncles, etc. And I was able to share all these photos with everybody, and it was just a brilliant thing that that now I have forever. So thankfully, I still have the special equipment here in my house in Dublin. So if you wanted to do the same thing as I did, you can send your photos to me and I'll be able to do it for way, way, way cheaper than you would ever get it done anywhere else, quarantine or no quarantine. So if you're interested, check out the link in the description to my adverts ad. You'll get an idea of prices. And this is just such a wonderful thing that you can do for your family and your friends who you might be able to see at the moment face to face, but you'll be able to share all these memories. You'll be able to maybe lighten the load for those in your family and your friends that are cocooning. You know, maybe you know a lot of people over 70 who aren't able to interact with anyone in their lives, and they might be able to experience all these memories just by you sharing a link with them, and they can look at the photos on their phone. They can put them on their television, and they can comment underneath each individual photos and easily share them on WhatsApp or put them up on Facebook or Instagram. They're just the amount of things you can do with them are endless when you have the digital copy as opposed to something physical which you need to actually show somebody. Here you can get a digital file and it will be shared as far and wide as you want it to be. Anyway, if you have any questions, ask me in the comment section or shoot me a message on Instagram or on Facebook, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks very much for watching, and stay safe, and I hope you're doing well.